Different. So just go. Yep. Just another little bit. So what will we do today? Now we're gonna just react to TikTok for your pages. So right now, let's see how real this TikTok thing is. So right now I'm going to speak openly about how I feel. And then we're gonna open up TikTok and see if my For You page just released them. So right now I feel disappointed in myself. I would even say a little, like probably even by a higher man. I feel disappointed in myself. I feel like everything that I try just doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So this is me coming on to you. Probably even, it's not even been to the because, as I said, I'm not speaking openly about how I feel. I don't think it should be anything. This is how I feel. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna open up TikTok and see if anything that I previously said relates to that. Okay? Y'all heard, right? Hope y'all heard. Y'all make sure that y'all heard me. Alright. So let's do a quick second and do this shit. I want to see if you get all the controls. I know y'all real good stuff, but just speak this shit, you know, and all this stuff. So, alright, so we found it. So my YouTube channel is here. Please sign on if you please like, subscribe, share. Please also share the video. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. So let me silence TikTok. Alright, so yeah. Remember I spoke openly about more of you. Let's see if you follow your page or okay. So this is a funny page right here.
If you have these 10 traits, you are guaranteed to be successful.
What are these traits?
You love to learn. You
I
have a
do
burning
actually.
desire to learn new things and improve on the things you already know. People who have an ambition to learn are most likely to succeed in life. Successful people never stop learning. 2. You plan ahead. You like to structure your future.
I
Making
did
plans
have
and
that,
setting
but I'm
goals is
kind of
something
getting
you
on the
enjoy doing.
17th. I'm not
Even
sure.
setting small goals like a bedtime shows you are determined and a go-getter. Successful people always plan and achieve targets. 3. You make friends easily. You find it easy to get along
Yeah,
with people, and you always find people have good things to say about you. It may be hard to believe, but sometimes just being a likable person can get you very far in life.
that's true.
4. You have a desire to help people. Helping people is something you do instinctively. You empathize with those around you and always offer a helping hand or a listening ear. Sometimes it's not all about your successes, but helping others to be successful. 5. You failed, but you've kept going. You do your best to achieve something, and when it doesn't go your way, you don't give up. Being a successful person doesn't mean that you are always achieving. Things are bound to go wrong at times, but it's how you react that is the key to whether you are successful or not. 6. You understand the power of no. You manage expectations well and know when you need to say no. A lot of unsuccessful people have a bad habit of trying to do everything themselves and never turn down any requests. Successful people understand that not everything is a priority and not everything can be done at once. 7. You wake up early. You wake up early and sometimes even before your alarm clock goes off. The early bird catches the worm, is the age-old saying, but it's still very true. Getting up early means you're a go-getter. Lazy people aren't successful. People who get up and go are. 8. You're not afraid to ask for help. You know asking for help is a sign of strength and not a sign of weakness. Successful people know that it's impossible to achieve everything by themselves. They know that sometimes it's okay to ask people for their expertise. 9. You know how to manage your time. Sometimes your workload can be very demanding, but you know how to prioritize and divide your time effectively between your tasks. A truly successful person understands their workload and can prioritize what is to be done in an efficient way. 10. You don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Even when you are achieving your goals and feel like you're becoming more successful, you never criticize other people and their work. You encourage others to be successful too. No one can accept and approve of everything. There will be times when you won't be able to accept or approve of other people's work, but you know how to communicate and give constructive feedback. Successful people don't put others down. Drop a 100 if you read this far. This shows you are
finding a place to rent in Jamaica.
Anger. Anger is a complex human emotion that can be found in various contexts within the Bible. The Bible acknowledges that anger is a natural human response, but also provides guidance on how to handle it in a righteous and controlled manner. Here are a few key points about anger according to the Bible. Righteous anger. The Bible acknowledges the existence of righteous anger. Jesus, for example, displayed righteous anger when he overturned the tables of the money changers in the temple, Matthew 21:12-13. However, the Bible also cautions against allowing anger to lead to sin, Ephesians 4:26. Caution against unrighteous anger. The Bible frequently warns against the dangers of uncontrolled and unrighteous anger. In Ephesians 4:26-27, it says, "Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger, and give no opportunity to the devil." This passage encourages believers to address their anger promptly and not to allow it to fester and lead to sinful actions. Slow to anger. The Bible emphasizes the virtue of being slow to anger. In James 1:19-20 it says, "Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God." This verse encourages individuals to exercise self-control and patience when confronted with situations that may provoke anger. Forgiveness and reconciliation. The Bible also teaches the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation when it comes to dealing with anger. In Matthew 5:23-24, Jesus instructs, "So if you are offering your gift at the altar and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gift there before the altar and go. First, be reconciled to your brother and then come and offer your gift." This passage emphasizes the need to seek reconciliation and resolve conflicts, rather than holding on to anger and resentment. Overall, the Bible recognizes anger as a natural emotion, but encourages individuals to handle it in a manner that aligns with God's principles of love, righteousness, forgiveness, and reconciliation. That's the end of this episode. Follow for more.
My name...
Do you know Mike Hughes, the man who died trying to prove that the Earth was flat?
What?
Why were you staring at me?
Sorry?
I was doing back.
This end-time Bible prophet.
9 facts about heaven that will surprise.
Damn it. We all gotta get off.
What are you talking about?
The bridge is gonna collapse.
What?
We're all gonna die.
What the hell is going on?
How to get rich from nothing. Not all of us are fortunate enough to come from rich families. However, you don't have to be a celebrity or trust fund baby to get rich. Opinions vary when it comes down to what it really means to be considered rich. However, the thing to remember is that being rich isn't just about the amount of money you accumulate, but also includes your net worth. Net worth is the value of all of your assets minus the liabilities that you owe. Once you figure out your current net worth, you can figure out what you need to do to become rich. No matter what your current net worth is, don't be discouraged because you can start working towards getting rich from nothing by following specific steps. Let's get into them. 1. Get your money mindset right. The mind is a powerful thing, especially when it comes to your money mindset. If you have a poor mindset, you will continue making poor financial decisions, keeping you poor and living paycheck to paycheck. Nobody benefits by having a negative outlook, but you can change from a poor mindset to a rich mindset by developing the right habits. A popular way to get motivated and create a rich mindset is to create a financial vision board. You will put up pictures, motivational quotes.
Erica, you're fake as fuck. You couldn't sit down and have a conversation with me. You know why? Because you know, say, I'm not the one tuner.
Here are 10 creepy, disturbing, and scary facts you didn't know. Part 2. Today's high school students have the same anxiety levels as insane asylum patients had in the 1950s.
4 things that will lead you to hell.
My guy.
The angels had.
You see, as a man, more while you can't make a woman know.
This is how Batman killed the Flash. After Barry...
Before you start saying that you want to make money, in the Bible. 7 steps to become the best version of yourself. Part 1. Number 1. Workout. You can automatically look better than 80% of the population by hitting the gym and cutting out junk food. Remember to keep a healthy diet too. Number 2. Do what you say you are going to do. Accomplish your goals. Be a man or woman of your word. You will gain respect from others, but more importantly, from yourself. Number 3. Don't give a fork. When you don't care or react to the BS, people will get scared. They realize they have no control over your emotions. You will become a powerful being. Number 4. Start and keep building your future. Do it alone. Do it broke. Do it scared. Just do it. Learn to sell. Learn to invest. Learn high-value skills and chase that success you deserve. 7 steps to become the best version of yourself.
So far, ever seen a TikTok that related to our feet.
Excuse me! Police! I need to see some ID.
Hey.
Yo, Chris, what's up with your peoples, man?
What are you trying to be fucking funny?
Calm down. I'm trying to be funny. We are calm.
Calm down. I'm a cop, all right? So what you stopping us for, yo? Call come in from Central?
Wait a minute. I'm asking the fucking questions here.
We're waiting on the result right now. That I work it up on the phone.
Oh, better.
For so long, all I wanted was for you to love me, to accept me. I thought it was my honor that I wanted, but really, I was just trying to please you. You, my father, who banished me just for talking out of turn. My father, who challenged me, a 13-year-old boy, to an Agni Kai. How can you possibly justify a duel with a child?
It was to teach you respect.
It was cruel, and it was wrong.
You've learned nothing.
No, I've learned everything, and I've had to learn it on my own. Growing up, we were taught that the Fire Nation was the greatest civilization in history, and somehow, the war was our way of sharing our greatness with the rest of the world. What an amazing lie that was. The people of the world are terrified by the Fire Nation. They don't see our greatness. They hate us, and we deserve it. We've created an era of fear in the world. If we don't want the world to destroy itself, we need to replace it with an era of peace and kindness.
Your uncle has gotten to you, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. After I leave here today, I'm gonna...
Family, they try to hide this lost knowledge from us.
You may have heard about the flat earth theory in the last few days.
Almost all people waste their first lucid dream once they've... Do these 8 things if you want to build unstoppable...
Today I want to tell you some advice you may need to hear.
Okay, here we go. She hits...
Guess the country by the first 2 letters.
Italy.
Italy.
Russia.
Russia.
Spain.
Spain.
Japan.
Japan.
Cuba.
Cuba.
Sweden.
Sweden. Yemen. Rwanda.
Uruguay.
Uganda.
Zimbabwe.
Zambia.
Jail and
downfall
became
of
one of the
DJ
biggest hit
Khaled.
makers in the game, but now he's falling off, beefing with other.
Jaden after his first PEP exam.
Shifu was a villain.
Jaden.
Jail.
Jaden after his.
Shifu was a
One thing people need to understand about kind, nice, and loving people. My mother taught me how to treat a lady, but I've never heard of a dad teaching his daughter how to treat a man. Anybody can live to 120 years old. That's right, and this.
Please do not school. I got this really, really important word.
If I were asked what a beautiful woman looked like,
Never be shy at 4 things. Number 1, old clothes. They don't define.
This man took a picture of his wife, but his wife who was wearing a short dress in the photo but wore a fur coat. At first.
Manifestation techniques so powerful they should be illegal.
During World War II,
I once got dosed with a man's amount of testosterone on accident, and I start looking at my boss and my coworkers, and I'm like, oh my god, why do I want to why do I want to do things with my coworkers? Like, this is making no sense. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? And I go and like, what really kills. I once got dosed with a man's amount of testosterone on accident, and I start looking at my boss and my coworkers, and I'm like, oh my god, why do I want to do things with my coworkers? Like, this is making no sense. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? And I go in the bathroom, I'm just like looking at, I'm just like put my hands on the countertop, and I'm like, look in the mirror, I'm like, Molly, what's wrong with you? And I was like, oh, testosterone. Oh shit. Oh my god, I've got a man's amount of testosterone in me today. This is wild. I once got dosed with a man's amount of testosterone on accident, and I start looking at my boss and my coworkers, and I'm like, oh my god, why do I want to and like, what.
Try not to be obsessive. I fuck.
5 bad money habits that are.
In France, we're all naked, even now when my mom comes.
14 psychology hacks you should know to control any situation. Part 1. 1. When someone answers your questions partially, then wait. Don't interrupt. Chances are high that they will complete the answer when you say nothing. 2. When you want to get something from someone, frame it as an offer or opportunity instead of a request. They will be more likely to accept and offer opportunity than a request. 3. When you meet people, notice their eye color while you smile at them. Don't mention anything about it, though. It's a good way to make sure that you really look them in the eyes. Don't be creepy, though. Be relaxed. 4. A person's name is the sweetest sound in the world for them. To make a person feel very special, remember and repeat their name. 5. Have 0 expectations when you are trying something new for the first time. That prevents disappointment. 6. To judge a person's character, notice the way they treat people who don't bring any direct value to them. 7. After you state your position in a negotiation, wait for a while. If you continue to speak, you are not speaking in your favor. 14 psychology hacks you should know to control.
What's wrong, Mommy?
Stop it, Jacob.
What did I do wrong, Mommy? All I did was get born.
No, Chad, we can't do this anymore.
Oh, okay.
Wait. I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh, I hate that.
What am I doing? Am I some bored housewife?
Diagnostic advice.
Who's having an
Okay.
5 smartest zodiac.
Don't tell a girl you like her. Here's why. I see it way too often where you guys ask me if you should tell her you like her. When you tell her you like her, it completely destroys the fantasy that she's built in her head. Girls.
How to become a dangerous human being. Number 1. Learn to be alone. Negotiations are won by whoever cares less, and the biggest sort of power is the ability to leave the table. Number 2. Never let others pull you into their emotional state. Learn to stay calm in difficult situations. Number 3. Learn to read between the lines. Don't only listen to what is said, ask yourself why it is said. You can figure out people's intentions just by listening carefully. Follow us to reprogram your mind and set yourself up for success. This restaurant owner scams between $500 and $1,000 daily using Tinder. And believe the 12 essential rules of money you must understand. 1. Put your money to work. Don't let your money sit idly in a savings account or a safe. Invest in assets such as stocks, real estate, or a business that can generate passive income and grow in value over time. Any asset you can buy that pays you to own it is a possible place to put your money to work. You want your money invested in something that increases in value or pays you in cash flow. 2. Skills attract money. Investing in yourself and building valuable skills can lead to higher paying job opportunities, freelance work, or starting your own business, and increased earning potential. The more skilled you become, the more financial opportunities you'll attract. The higher the value of the skills you attain with market demand, the more money will flow. 3. Money flows to intelligent risk takers. Taking calculated risks is crucial for financial success. Consider the story of a successful entrepreneur who started their business with limited resources but a great idea. They could grow their company and achieve financial success by taking calculated risks. So, be bold, analyze the potential rewards and risks, and leap when the odds are in your favor. Money is a reward for taking intelligent risks. 4. Money leaves big spenders. It's no secret that living beyond your means can quickly lead to financial ruin. Avoid overspending by creating a budget.
Is that a gang sign?
The execution of John the Baptist.
Really think
This is known as.
Want to know how to make someone fall in love according to their zodiac sign? Watch this video until the end.
I feel like what mash up nowadays relationship, brother, is that people don't appreciate their partner. Everybody are go for that new feeling.
Yeah.
See
And
me?
guess what? Comparison steal joy.
Comparison steal joy.
Bro's a millionaire with the oldest Xbox, broke ass. Alright, so first off, you can't say broke ass and get the fuck out of here!
Doing the things that I never would know. Treat me like what's easy. Doing the things that I never would know. Treat me like what's easy. Doing the things that I never would know. Treat me like what's easy.
I am offering $100,000 for the return.
Reading people. Number 1. If someone is crossing their arms while you're talking to them, it might indicate that they are defensive or closed off to the conversation. Number 2. When someone avoids making direct eye contact and looks around frequently, it could suggest that they are feeling anxious or uncomfortable. Number 3. If a person is constantly tapping their foot, playing with their hair, or fidgeting with objects, it may indicate nervousness, impatience, or restlessness. Number 4. Pay attention to changes in someone's tone of voice. For instance, if their voice becomes softer or shaky, it might imply they are feeling insecure or unsure about what they're saying. Number 5. When someone frequently checks their phone or keeps it within reach during a conversation, it could indicate a lack of interest or that they are distracted. Number 6. Keep an eye out for quick facial expressions that reveal underlying emotions. For example, a brief flash of surprise or a subtle frown can provide insight into someone's true feelings. These are according to psychologies, so it's not 100%. Reading people. Number 1. If someone is crossing their arms
Dads of Reddit, how did you find out that your daughter was a slut in high school? I was
Yo,
picking my
what?
16-year-old daughter up from her dance practice, and I start talking
Dance.
to see
Nah, bro, dance practice is crazy.
how she is doing in school. She says that this semester was her best yet, and
Oh, come on, bro. Bro.
that she got a 2.5 GPA.
That's actually good.
My
That's
daughter's
actually
really
good.
stupid, so I see this as a win. Anyways, when we get home,
Wait, 2.5, bud?
I see bruises all over her foot, and I ask her what happened today. She said nothing really, and she proceeds to get on with her day. A few minutes later, she says, "Dad, we need to go to the doctor's office. I
Suspicious.
have bumps on my private area."
Yo, what?
I am curious and say, "Wow, this is serious. We need to go tomorrow." So I drive her to the doctor and get the report back that she is positive for about every STD imaginable. The doctor also adds that her coochie has been stretched to the maximum and that he believes the number of partners she has slept with is in the triple digits. I ask how this is even possible, as I didn't even think that was remotely possible. Anyways, I found out that she has her own business in the bathroom stalls that for $100 she will bang you for 10 minutes. As a father, I was extremely frustrated and took away her ice cream privileges for a week, and she now has to help me mow the lawn. Dads of Reddit, how did you find out that your daughter was a
Yo. Oh, yeah, weird.
Does the Bible prophesy a
I wanna take.
No. You are way too young.
6 essential habits for a successful... Let's say you meet a girl named Emily. She shows you attention, compliments you a lot, and makes you feel special. She wants
Shut up on that.
you to spend less time with your loved ones and start saying mean things about them. Emily uses her love and attention to make you feel dependent.
How to win anyone in life. 1. If someone insults you.
Herlin Hoffman is growing.
6 harsh truths about fear you may not realize.
Are you following me?
Just enjoying the view.
You're bad.
Is that your car parked down by the road? You shouldn't leave it there. They'll give you a ticket.
You park ranger or something?
No.
Nah, bro.
Did you see a guy?
But I get those typos. That would just be weird.
You waiting for someone?
I'm just...
What?
I'm just going for a swim.
What's your name?
Hey.
I can hardly hear you. Come closer.
Nah, bro, this weird.
Amber?
Why aren't you at school?
I don't go to school.
You think your boyfriend will care that I'm watching you?
Who said I was waiting for my boyfriend?
You know, you shouldn't be swimming by yourself. Every year, 1 or 2 people drown out here, and they're usually swimming by themselves.
I'll be fine.
I like your hair.
Thanks.
Can you touch?
What?
What?
The bottom. Can you touch?
Not from here.
Try it.
Maybe later.
You look like you're getting tired. You want to get out?
I'm just gonna wait for my friend.
Soon.
Yeah, it's not like this.
You know, if you want to get out, I won't look. Scout's honor.
Scott's honor.
I just want to swim by myself, okay?
Whatever.
You're shaking.
I'm fine.
I don't think he's coming.
Look, man, if you don't get out of here soon, he's probably gonna kick your ass.
I doubt it.
How you figure that?
Because he's dead.
What?
And you just come out now.
Jake!
He can't hear you.
Shut up! Jake!
Where are you going?
Stay where you are.
You shouldn't have come out here.
Stay where you are.
Amber, don't be stupid.
Are you following?
No, but you don't understand.
This 6 sentences will transform your weak psychology.
Once on the Martina, okay.
Couple hours, but not too long.
This is why your crush not like your back. It's called hypergamy. That's
I called my girlfriend Zoe while she's on vacation again,
Hey,
and
Zoe.
this happened.
What?
So you're on vacation, right?
What does it look like? Like, what do you know? What is...
Be happy with what you have.
Real or cake?
Stop using ice. Ice is
I wanna take you.
Light work, no reaction.
6 exercises to get started with stoicism.
What's
1.
that?
The dichotomy of control. The single most important practice in Stoic.
Put your knowledge to the test with this science quiz.
You know that feeling when you are absolutely obsessed with someone and you feel like you're so in love with this person and they don't love you back? And the obsession starts to like interfere with your day-to-day functioning.
Shelly!
Who is it?
Seabird, man, come here.
Who is that at the door?
Seabird!
Seabird, what you do in my yard?
I'm ready for you, Shelly, I'm ready.
Ready for?
Shelly, you tell me, we see you yesterday, you tell me something, call link you.
Seabird, do I look like you're a call girl to you? I know we used to fool around, you know. But I know every time you feel the need, you have to come like my man day in there. If you ever wait, Seabird, go in the yard. And why you judge up yourself, so?
Shelly, me pick one, Dr. Jacob.
3 ways to read people. 1. If someone avoids eye contact during a conversation, it could indicate that the person is feeling.
I don't even care about money. I make a lot of money because I understand.
Before the second coming of Christ,
If you were on the bus, if you can hear me, you have to run. You have to run and be as quiet as you can. There are things out here, things that if they find you. Just look at it.
I'm not paying $10,000 for a purse.
How much IQ do you have? 16 crazy.
3 signs she doesn't want you. So if she does any of these, go ahead and pack it up. Coming up at number 1, if she leaves you on read or delivered often. I'm talking about she rarely ever texts you back. Straight avoiding your messages, bro. What's even worse is if you text her and then she decides to post on her story without texting you back first. Like, bro, if she does this, she does not want you. Trust me. Cause for one, a girl is always on her phone. And she's for sure making time for someone that she wants to text. So coming up at number 2, if she's dry. Bro, this is so obvious. Like, most guys love pulling that card like, oh my god, she's so dry. Nah, bro. She's that dry, she does not want you. But if a girl is that dry around every guy, then she's just boring. Coming up at number 3, we got if she's always busy. Y'all, I can't stress this one enough. If a girl texts you saying she's always busy or she always doing something, she's lying. Like, I promise you one thing about a girl, she's finna make time for a guy that she really wants. If anything, she finna be blowing up your phone. So if she's constantly texting you like she's busy all the time, bro, she don't want you. 3 signs she doesn't want you. So if she does any of these, go ahead and pack it up. Coming up at number 1, if she leaves you on read or delivered often. I'm talking about she rarely ever texts you back. Straight avoiding your messages, bro. What's even worse is if you text her and then she decides to post on her story without texting you back first. Like, bro, if she does this, she does not want you. Trust me. Cause for one, a girl is always on her phone. And she's for sure making time for someone that she wants to text. So coming
Hey, baby. Whoa, 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 hey!
Excuse me?
Yes? What is the national flower of the Philippines? Egumamala.
What did Jesus mean when he said,
Give your boyfriend your hand and see what he does with it.
You slept with my twin sister on Saturday. That's why I'm so upset.
How do you know for sure it wasn't you?
Because I wasn't there.
It sure looked like you were there to me.
Oh, he's dead.
These are 3 signs that she wants you. Number 1, late text. In most cases, this will seem like she's not interested, but that's not fucking true. If she texts you late, it's not because she's uninterested. It's because she doesn't want to fucking text. She's tired of the talking. She wants you to do something about it. So her not responding to your messages.
What is the capital city of Canada?
Do these 3 things if a female cut you off. 1. Cut off all communication with her. There's no reason that you should be texting her 3 times saying, why ain't you talking to me no more? You a high value man. There's no reason you should be simping. She ain't want to talk to you, okay, cool, leave it at that. That's a loss on her end, not a loss for you. Remember, you's a king. 2, don't watch her stories. That's just giving her validation, boosting her head even more. I tell you though, let her see your life, let her see you improve. Let her see that this really gonna make her sick. Talk to her friend. Give her friend the lifetime experience that you were supposed to be giving her.
So whose pussy is this?
Huh?
Whose pussy is this?
It's yours, Daddy.
It is.
One Jamaican kid.
I want you to eat mine.
12 tips that will help you find your purpose in life. Your life purpose.
Did you know? The makeup Michael B. Jordan did for the role of Killmonger made him tired of playing the role. The 31-year-old actor spent around 2.5 hours in the makeup chair to get 90 dotted marks placed on his body every day. According to Walt Disney and Marvel,
What type of people are you attracted to according to your astrological sign?
Five simple manipulation techniques. 1. To get someone to keep thinking of you, leave them on a cliffhanger. 2. If someone insults you, just ask, "Are you okay?" and show pity for them. 3. Look into their eyes with no emotion. This will confuse them. 4. If someone is angry at you, remain calm. They might get even angrier but will feel ashamed later. 5. Look at their forehead while they talk to you. They will feel vulnerable and it will distract their focus. 5 simple manipulation techniques.
Here are the 3 reasons. Do you get a boner?
Hey. Think that's funny? Think you're the first.
Remember, King, this all.
Lotto Lotto is originated.
What the hell do you think this guy is doing?
Damn it! He is knocking on people's.
Psychology tricks to control any situation. One of the most effective psychology tricks to get someone to reveal more information is to use Cunningham's law. This law states that the best way to get the right answer on the internet is not to ask a question, but to post the wrong answer. The same principle can be applied in real-life conversations. If you want an interesting and smart answer from someone, don't ask them a direct question. Instead, ask them a dumb question or give them the wrong answer. This will trigger their urge to correct you and show off their knowledge. For example, if you want to know more about what someone does as an engineer, don't ask them, "So what do you do as an engineer?" That's too boring and generic. Instead, ask them something like, "So if you're an engineer, does that mean you design engines?" This will make them eager to explain what they actually do and how it's different from what you assumed. They might even give you some examples or anecdotes to illustrate their point. This is a great.
Do this when she's losing interest. Is she losing interest? Here's how to bring her back. Losing a spark in
The 7 deadly sins.
Who do you like more, me or your dad?
Psychology hack to get in.
How to stop.
Psychology hack to get inside a girl's mind.
Guys, please be careful when you're using this because this is dark psychology and this is going to make her think about you non-stop. So when you're talking or texting a girl in a casual manner, I want you to wait for a break in the conversation and then say, hey, there's something I want to tell you, and then right after that, just say, oh no, never mind, it's not worth it. This will make her go crazy and she's instantly going to be saying to you, what is it? Like, please tell me. And she's going to be going through so many scenarios in her head of what she thought you were going to say, and it's going to be stuck in her head for literally hours to days after you said it. Now, you can approach this slightly differently as well and say that you're going to tell her in a couple of hours or the next day, and when you do end up telling her what was on your mind, you can just say something stupid and funny like, hey, I just wanted to tell you that I like food. Psychology hack to get inside a girl's mind. Guys, please be careful when you're using this because this is dark psychology and this is going to make her think about you non-stop. So when you're talking or texting a girl in a casual manner, I want you to wait for a break in the conversation and then say, hey, there's something I want to tell you, and then right after that, just say, oh no, never mind, it's not worth it. This will make her go crazy and she's instantly going to be saying to you, what is it? Like, please tell me. And she's going to be going through so many scenarios in her head of what she thought you were going to say, and it's going to be stuck in her head for literally hours to days after you said it. Now, you can approach this slightly differently as well and say that you're going to tell her in a couple of hours or the next day, and when you do end up telling her what was on your mind, you can just say something stupid and funny like, hey, I just wanted to tell you that I like food. Psychology hack to get inside a girl's mind. Guys, please be careful when you're using this because this is dark psychology and this is going to make her think about you non-stop. So when you're talking or texting a girl in a casual manner, I want you to wait for a break in the conversation and then say, hey, there's something I want to tell you, and then right after that, just say, oh no, never mind, it's not worth it. This will make her go crazy and she's instantly going to be saying to you, what is it? Like, please tell me. And she's going to be going through so many scenarios in her head of what she thought you were going to say, and it's going to be stuck in her head for literally hours to days after you said it. Now, you can approach this slightly differently as well and say that you're going to tell her in a couple of hours or the next day, and when you do end up telling her what was on your mind, you can just say something stupid and funny like, hey, I just wanted to tell you that I like food. Psychology hack to get inside a girl's mind. Guys, please be careful when you're using this because this is dark psychology and this is going to make her think about you non-stop. So when you're talking or texting a girl in a casual manner,
how to stop being lazy and unmotivated. So
if she ghosts you, do this. Focus on yourself. If she wanted you to catch her, she wouldn't make it hard for you. Have some respect for yourself. Don't blow her up. Give her the space that she wants. Don't be desperate to where it seems that you're chasing after her attention or looking for her validation. If she wanted you to have her, she will make it be known. Work on yourself. Build with yourself before you try to chase after her. Make sure she's the actual girl that you want. Even if it is, you have to be making sure that she's putting forth the same effort that you putting in. If she's not texting you, don't be blowing her shit up, fellas. Come on. Like I say, have some respect for yourself. You're that guy. And that guy, do you really think that he would be blowing her up? No. He's giving her that space that she wants. So you must do the same. She'll come back when she's ready. And then you have to decide if you want to allow her to come back. Because at that point, you don't want your time to be wasted. And as high value men, we can't have our time wasted. We got things that need to be done, that we have to do. So doing this will really change your life. If she ghosts you, do this. Focus on yourself. If she wanted you to catch her, she wouldn't make it hard for you. Have some respect for yourself. Don't blow her up. Give her the space that she wants. Don't be desperate to where it seems that you're chasing after her attention or looking for her validation. If she wanted you to have her, she will make it be known. Work on yourself. Build with yourself before you try to chase after her. Make sure she's the actual girl that you want. Even if it is, you have to be making sure that she's putting forth the same effort that you putting in. If she
got a drop on this flexing nigga. He from Tennessee.
I don't think we should be seeing each other anymore.
Why?
Because you're not hot enough.
I'm not hot enough.
Right.
For you.
Hello, sir?
We had a deal, Gallagher.
Now's really not a good time.
Sorry. Carl Gallagher's phone is out of service. He'll call you back. Never.
fuck? Why are you always gotta be throwing my phone like that? Ow.
It is now after 2,300 hours. From this moment on, you will owe me 20 push-ups for every minute that you aren't here. Where the hell?
Down.
You will refer to me by my
Sit
title.
Down!
What's happening?
Shut up. I'm vision boarding. I want to go to Annapolis. I do.
Then I
but I want to be with Carl, too. I want to hang out and eat trans fat every once in a while. Maybe skip a run here and there. I want to not do extra crunches every time I misname a naval vessel. And I want to call you Dad. And I want it to be okay if I'm having what you think is an unacceptable day. And if either of you have a problem with that, then you can step the fuck up right now and let's solve it.
I don't think we should be seeing each other anymore.
Why?
Because you're not hot enough.
Most controversial banned movies from around the world. Germany, Titanic.
How to know a woman that is...
What is the
The two darkest.
What is the mathematical term for the top number in a fraction? A. Numerator. B. Denominator. C. Ratio. The correct answer is A. Numerator. Which of the following is a composite number? A. 3, B. 5, C. 10. The correct answer is C. 10. What is the term for a polygon with 5 sides? A. Octagon. B. Pentagon. C. Hexagon. The correct answer is B. Pentagon. Which term describes a number that can be expressed as a fraction? A. Irrational number. B. Whole number. C. Rational number. The correct answer is C. Rational number. What is the term for the horizontal axis on a coordinate plane? A. Y-axis. B. X-axis. C. Slope. The correct answer is B. X-axis. What is the mathematical term for the top number in a fraction? A. Numerator. B. Denominator. C. Ratio. The correct answer is A. Numerator. Which of the following is a composite number? A. 3, B. 5, C. 10. The correct answer is C. 10. What is the term for a polygon with 5 sides? A. Octagon. B. Pentagon. C. Hexagon. The correct answer is B. Pentagon. Which term describes a number that can be expressed as a fraction? A. Irrational number. B. Whole number. C. Rational number. The correct answer is C. Rational number. What is the term for the horizontal axis on a coordinate plane? A. Y-axis. B. X-axis. C. Slope.
The two darkest manipulation technique to make someone obsessed with you. This is extremely toxic and I don't recommend doing it, but I want you to be aware of it. 1. The roller coaster effect works by creating anxiety and pain, followed by an intense release of tension and pleasure. For example, ghosting, leaving them on scene, disappearing out of nowhere, followed by coming back and giving them a plausible explanation like, "My phone died." This causes the desire for consistency and attachment. 2. Harmless rejection is telling them you like them, but you can't do anything with them because followed by a plausible explanation. For example, you're in the same front group. They're too old for you. You're focusing on yourself. This causes obsession. Using this technique, you make someone obsessed with you. The 2 dark...
Car.
Yes, Nathan?
Clean camera lenses.
One of the dark psychology tricks that you can use to get into someone's head.
This is 3 ways to stop being a nice guy. The first way is to stop expressing your feelings too early. You should not be telling a girl that you're in love with her and you want to get in a relationship 2 weeks after knowing her. A lot of y'all struggle attracting women, so when that one chick finally come into your life, you instantly falling in love. When a girl see that you catch feelings extra fast, she can tell that you don't talk to a lot of women and that you're gonna do whatever you can to keep her around. The second way is to set boundaries in your life. You shouldn't feel guilty for telling a girl no or prioritizing yourself in your own grind. Setting boundaries just simply means that you respect yourself and you won't let her walk all over you. However, the typical nice guy, he lets the chick control the relationship, wear the pants, and now you doing whatever she say. It's because you're scared to speak your mind and put your foot down, which are feminine traits. When a girl see that you act like that, she's not gonna be attracted to you and want to take you serious. And the third way is to stop relying on women for happiness and comfort. A lot of y'all get into relationships and now all of a sudden you happy and at peace. You're responsible for your own happiness, so when you depend on the chick to make you happy, you're gonna always...
3 ways to have her thinking about you. Now, fellas, look, I'm really ready to put y'all on. So go ahead, let's get straight into it. Starting with number 1, get her some flowers. This right here, this is a underrated gesture right here. I'm gonna tell you why real quick. Most guys, they are not getting a lady flowers. They not taking them out to eat. They not paying for dates. They not even checking on them to see.
Here are 5 things to do. I don't even care.
Today, I discovered a mysterious sewer drain.
I can see your bra. It's purple.
There was...
Did you know that Peppa Pig was...
How to make people like you more. 1.
These are 3 signs she's just using your ass.
How long have you been standing there?
What are you doing?
Why are you here, Marcus? My mom was right. This is not real. It's not healthy. This bullshit friendship between us with all this sexual tension and secrets. Yeah, it sucks.
Jenny.
No, I'm serious. Prove me wrong. What do you want to say?
I think I love you.
No, you don't.
What were you doing just now?
I can't believe I was so into you. Always lurking outside my window like a loser. I'm not gonna let you mess me up like you did Padma, okay? You know what your problem is, Marcus? Your problem is that you're incapable of anything real. You're a joke. Now get out. Are you slow? I said get out. What part of that don't you understand? Don't come back!
Pain. It can be overpowering. Growing up, I felt invalidated, voiceless, lost. I don't matter. I never did.
Bro, where is he already?
Of course I hurt myself. When you don't have a voice, you have to...
How long have you been standing there?
What are you doing?
Why are you here, Marcus? My mom was right. This is not real. It's not healthy. This bullshit friendship between...
These are 3...
7 things most people take a lifetime to...
Is she pushing you away, if she's pushing you away, more chances than not, it's really not your fault. Sometimes in relationships, when things start to turn serious, the woman will start pulling away, or even worse, push you away. And while sometimes this can come out as a form of manipulating, aka breadcrumbing, there could be another reason why she's pushing you away emotionally, and that could be her attachment style. Women who have a fearful attachment style, fearful avoidant attachment style, are really scared when things get serious because she's falling for you and she doesn't want to be rejected. She's basically someone who really wants connection but is scared of it. So sometimes her interest may be high because she actually doesn't have feelings for you. Her behaviors are nonchalant, she's flirty, she's giddy, she texts you, but she starts to pull away because she's actually starting to fall for you and her interest towards you is growing. And when a woman with fearful, avoidant attachment style interest starts growing, naturally she's going. Is she pushing you away? If she's pushing you away, more chances than not, it's really not your fault. Sometimes in relationships, when things start to turn serious, the woman...
Listen to me, man, I tell people overspending.
3 things you must have when linking up with her. Now, fellas, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta have this on you at all times because you never know how the night may go. So start with number 1, some mints, fellas. You gotta keep something that's gonna make your breath smell good. You don't wanna be talking to her and your breath hitting her with combos, fellas. That's bad motion. Then you gonna try to go in with the kiss, right? And she gonna dodge you. You can't go out like that. You gotta stay equipped because ain't nothing worse than her saying, why your breath smell like that? If you got your mint or some gum, you ain't gotta worry about it. You can go ahead and slip that under the tongue. 2, condoms. You gotta keep you some of these. And for my guys that ain't working with that much, bro, go ahead and get you some of these. They all the same. Everybody cannot be a gold member. But nah, seriously though, you gotta keep one on you because you never know what the night has in store. You wanna stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready, if you get what I'm saying. And fellas, I don't care if she says she's allergic to latex. You either gonna slip on that Jimmy or your ass getting sent back to the crib. Don't fall for it. I'm telling you right now. And 3, have a charger, bro. Make sure you got your phone charged.
It's never real, bro. I like this video.
Be out back. That's bad motion. Follow me for more advice.
It's not very real.
Our final technique.
The most attractive physical feature of each zodiac sign.
Name as many mammals.
It's me on top of a sunken...
When texting a girl, if she is...
What is one... This text message...
You see the pressure, I feel like me open up a court door. Say me love a girl everywhere from Portmore. Say you love a long boy.
What's the first thing you see in this photo?
I saw the
What's
one.
the first thing you see in this photo? If the
Kyle.
bush-lined path is the first thing you see, then your life is going pretty well at the moment. In fact, you're a pretty lucky person in general. Whenever you're confused or stuck, you always end up finding the right path thanks to your personal clarity and the support of others. You're intelligent, sociable, and a quick thinker, which is why you succeed in everything you do. But be careful not to ask for too many compliments. Don't seek the approval of people who don't know you, who know her best, her lover. And also don't forget, you are ambitious, focused, and resilient, and they feel most secure when steadily putting money into a savings account. If you've seen the back of someone's head before, you're going through a difficult and stressful time in your life. Although many people envy you, no one really understands the difficulties and obstacles you've had to overcome to get where you are. Believe that things will soon get better, and then you can look back on the present as a time of learning and growth. Keep fighting.
Like this.
What's wrong with him?
Things that you did not know.
Hi everyone, so we all know how suffocating and hopeless job.
These are signs a woman finds you attractive. Now,
All of them is true. Not all of them.
a woman finds
I
you
relate
attractive,
to what's
one of
very
those
true.
two things can happen when she's around you. When she sees you, she may not act like she sees you at all. In fact, she might put her head down and look to the left and be really brief in conversations like, hi, yeah, sure. Now this can happen because we don't want you to know, we don't know how to act on it yet, or we may be really trying to impress you, so we're trying not to be overtly obvious. Number 2, it can go the opposite way. She may be really excited when she sees you and pays a lot of attention to you and makes a lot of eye contact. In doing this, she may be more likely to share personal experiences, personal information about herself. If someone doesn't like you romantically, there could be chances that they are a little bit closed off with personal information.
You was about to text her what you.
Game's over, kids. Go home.
So don't tell women have a good night anymore.
Scroll if you... Hands, motherfucker! Hands!
Who's supposed to be...
Imagine you really want to go to a party, but your friend doesn't want to go. Instead of accepting their decision, you try to make them feel bad so they will change their mind. You might say things like, "But if you don't come with me, everyone will think I'm lonely and I won't have any fun." Or, "I thought you were my best friend. Don't you care about me being happy?" By saying these things, you're trying to make your friend feel guilty, like it's their fault that you're not happy. You want them to feel bad so they'll give in and go to the party with you, even if they don't want to. This technique is called guilt tripping. Imagine you really want to go to a party, but your friend...
Then one night as I close my eyes, oh baby, I don't wanna know. I took my drugs and took my loving when I am.
What do you see first? If you've seen people first, what attracts people to you most is your incredible ability to go with the flow and wave of others. You're not afraid of anything. Although this may make you look relaxed, it's not, and you'll never... What do you see first?
Stop dating only.
Don't give me a child for carry to school, and don't make me go pick up your child back from school. Because I drink swizzle.
Creativity.
To achieve success, you need to manipulate yourself. In principle, self-manipulation is nothing more than motivation. You have to visualize and emotionalize the things you want to achieve very precisely, even if...
2 types of guys that females like. I'm really gonna get straight to the point with this one, fella.
I want to see what you look like under the mask.
Kick that door.
Reinforcement! Make yourself known, my dog's gonna bite you!
On you.
They just made a bad decision. Oh, wow. Okay. What? Shoot him? Send the dog and then jump in after. Or chop him up a little bit. What do you want me to do? If you send the dog, you gotta...
How to start a conversation with a...
Intuition test.
If you're not attractive, do these 3 things. Number 1, get a haircut. A valid haircut saves lives. You can go from a 2 to a 10 with 1 cut. And it doesn't even matter how you're not attractive and that's why you're struggling. Get you some jewelry. Be fine. And if you're buying no fucking Dior Sauvage. This shit is cheap, this shit fucking stinks, and I fucking hate it. And everyone who...
Person who... Don't buy a girl...
If they take a bill to text you back, they just don't want to talk to you, bro. They don't.
Phone snatchers. Learn to outsmart them.
There are 3 behaviors that makes you very attractive to women. Many of you have been told that in order to get a girlfriend, that you should just be yourself. And this is horrible advice. Would you really tell a 27-year-old who's never kissed a girl sitting in his mom's basement to get his shit together? The first behavior is that you need a sense of purpose. When you don't have a sense of purpose, you're more likely to be needy with girls. You make her the center of your life and become very predictable. But when you know what you want in life, then you won't have time to be clingy with her. Number 2 is authenticity. Don't confuse this with being an asshole. Guys are too nice and tend to agree with everything. They don't want to upset or offend her, but you have to stand up for something. If you don't, then yes, people may like you, but they will never feel attracted towards you. Number 3 is...
What's the first thing you see in this photo? If you first saw the forest, you can be quite cold when people first meet you, but after a while you become very fun and friendly. When it comes to love life, you're normally pretty passive, but when you find someone you really like, you give it your all. You also have a sensual side, attracted by beauty and life's simple pleasures. People are curious about your life because they find you mysterious, which makes you very attractive to the opposite sex. If you've seen the woman first, you're best characterized by your outgoing personality and social nature. You don't like to argue over little things, and generally let others do what they want to avoid conflict. You're very reliable and have excellent relationships with the people around you. For this reason, tons of people want to be your friends, and you're also very resilient, never letting anything get you down. All in all, you're a very powerful person. You're also close to nature and you love good things. It's important to maintain a healthy work-life balance. You are often viewed as being very set in their ways. If you ask them about it, they'll just tell you it's their dedicated nature and not them.
Are you ready to be honest and tell me that you're cheating on me?
I didn't cheat on you.
You went on a date with this girl.
It wasn't a date.
She literally told me that you took her out to eat.
No.
Yeah, and you guys hooked up. You can't sit here and deny that.
I am denying because it's not true.
Okay, sure. So are you saying she's lying?
I'm saying she's lying.
Let's find out from her.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Malcolm with.
Oh my God.
Paula, can you tell him what you told me?
So I pretty much told her that you took me to this really fancy restaurant, and afterwards we went back to my place and hooked up.
And that he came onto you in the car and you guys were kissing?
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Why would you sit here and lie?
I lied because...
So you weren't telling the truth?
I didn't think that she deserved you, so I lied.
Oh my God.
Clearly, she doesn't value the faithful, amazing man that you are.
These 5 habits will solve 80% of your problems. 1. Plan the day the night before. If you have no clarity about what it is you're trying to get done in any given day, you'll be busy, but not productive. If you give yourself a basic framework for your days, you'll be much more likely to pack your days with useful work that adds value to your life. Finish each day by writing the 5 most important things you want to get done tomorrow, and start each. These 5 habits will solve 80% of your.
Okay, everyone.